are they?
Heel pit lace pads.
Heel lace pads, right? And they go exactly where they say, on your laces and over your heel. Those are the two most common places for you to get a tape cut at. So we're going to put those there, right? Pre-wrap, you can put it on any way you want as long as it lays flat. And it's not like layers upon layers. It's just enough to cover, and that's it, right? I prefer starting at the bottom and going towards the top simply because my first piece of tape is going to be at the top, right? So you can do it that way, like I did. You could just wrap straight up the leg. It'll work exactly the same both ways, right? Okay. Now, anchors. So we'll do 2 anchors. And you're going to put them right about where the calf muscle turns into tendon, right? Another just nice rule of thumb is if you go, here's my ankle bone, and I go up about 5 or 6 inches, that's high enough. You don't need to go much higher than that. So I get 2. Notice that the angle is kind of pointed down and then it comes back up again, right? And then we get to basket weave. So now we're doing stirrups. And which side do we start on with our stirrups? Medial, because we're doing this mainly for an inversion sprain. So we're going to pull toward the outside, which would be eversion. So I put a stirrup down, and then I do a horseshoe or a C-strip, right? And the first one should be right around the ankle length or ankle height. So where the malleolus is. And then we do another one. Does it go in the exact same spot? Nope. We want to fan that out just a little bit so it comes. In my case, I start back and come forward. Whatever is comfortable for you, doesn't make any difference. I do another C-strip or a horseshoe, and now I've overlapped by half, and I'm working my way up the leg, right? Then I do another stirrup. Again, mine comes forward a little bit, so it's just a little bit farther forward, and I fan out over the top, so it spreads itself out a little bit. You cover up more area, and when you get done, you don't have pink showing through or pre-wrap showing through, right? Another horseshoe C-strip. And I'm just working my way up. I got this little bit of space that's there. I've already done my 3 stirrups, which is all I need. And so I work my way up until that gap is filled in, right? And is the tape overlapping by half each time? Right? That's for strength. That's what we want. Now we get to do our heel locks, right? So I like to start out on the outside of the heel, but wherever works is fine. We go right over the top, so where their foot bends, that's where I want the middle of the tape. And then I need to set my angle. So the bottom edge is going to go right at the back side of their heel. It should be on their heel, not off, right? Otherwise it's too low. I have that angle and I keep it. I go to the bottom of their foot and I go straight back up. So I'm back up over the top again. So there's one. I come around to this side. I do the same thing. Right, behind, under, and then I go back over again, right? And if you get a little bit hanging off the back side of it, then you're okay. That's normal, right? Again, come here, behind, under, over, right? Behind, under, over. And I kind of want to go in straight lines as much as I can. There we go. Now, can I pull back if I make mistakes? So if I come right here and go, oh no, that's not going to work, I can bring it back and I can reset it. And you can keep doing that until you get it right, because you have that ability to make little changes and have it work. Right? Now I like to do this. When I'm done, I'll go around once so I cover up that spot where the heel locks cross. You don't have to do that. That's just something I picked up a long time ago. It's one way to cover that up. Right? Now I only have one thing left. Make it look pretty, right? I'm adding my strength and I'm finishing up, covering any mistake that I might have made so that when I'm done, the athlete looks at it and goes, oh my God, it's the best thing ever, right? So I work my way down from the top. I overlap by half. I'm not doing continuous because the angles change as you get towards the bottom, right? And I cover it all. So there's my top close. I went all the way down until I got past that ankle bone and past where the heel locks cross on the back. And I close top, down, here. You just follow your heel lock angle. I do a couple of those to the bottom of the foot, and then I'm finished.